Hey guys, welcome to Heat Happy Energy Amor Tarot. So they have been causing the damage all along, breaking promises left and right. And the second you call them out, it's like, oh, why are you bringing up the past? Well, it's not past if you're still doing it, right? So if you've been dealing with someone who constantly plays victim, doesn't want to take accountability for their actions, someone who flips the script, like they turn themselves into victim and act as if you're the one who has been the problem, or you're the one who's attacking them all the time, then let's see what's going on. Let's tear that mask and figure out what's underneath there. So the first energy, Empress. This is where, see, they have been causing damage here because they know your heart is pure gold. Do you see? Do you see this golden light here, right in the center, the heart? The nurturer, the giver, the one who makes home feel like home. That's what Empress is, and that's the energy you're bringing to this, or you have been bringing up to this connection. And they're just milking that energy. They've been taking from that well without pouring back into it. See, they're treating your love like it's endless and free. Yes, you were willing to give it endlessly, and they started taking it for granted. They've mistaken your kindness for a lifetime subscription to their comfort. That is the problem here. That is how this damage really happened, taking you for granted. Queen of emotions. This is the mask they wear. They put up this show of being this sensitive soul, this very caring person, somebody who feels so deeply, who's so sensitive about things, okay? But it is all to gain your sympathy. That emotional openness, it's on a dimmer switch, okay? They turn it up when they want your forgiveness and turn it off when it's time to own their behavior. That's the problem. They keep switching between bringing more care and taking it away as and when it suits their narrative here. They're not drowning in emotions. They're swimming in selective empathy here. Now, if this is already feeling like your script, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now we have Six of Voices. The promises they've been breaking. This is where I will change, I will do better, we will get past this. It's like the same song, different verse is what they are doing. But that bridge to better days, they've been standing on it for months, maybe years, without actually crossing it. Can you see this? So this is the bridge here to get past these obstacles, but this woman, she's still holding on to that finger, looking down, and just, not willing to get past that position. So they're not moving forward. They're living in a vacation home called someday. I'm going to do it someday is the problem here. Now how they flip the script is Five of Cups here. Whenever you bring up their behavior, they zoom in on their own pain. Look what I have been through. I'm such a victim here. How could you be so mean to me? They want you to feel like your hurt is cruelty towards them. Although they have been cruel with whatever they have been doing, but they act like, in this black cloak and everything, I am the victim here, something. They're not apologizing for what they did. They're auditioning for sympathy points from you here, okay? Now, Ace of Inspiration. See, the real reason why they avoid accountability is because they are chasing whatever feels exciting and fresh without worrying about the mess they left behind, wherever they are leaving it behind. Cleaning up requires slowing down, and slowing down would mean facing themselves. And how can they do that? Because, well, they don't want to take accountability. They'd rather start a new fire than put out the one they started. So that's the reason why they avoid accountability here. Now the Moon. See, it starts affecting you in ways where you start questioning your reality, replaying conversations, wondering if you're too sensitive. I mean, are you asking for something too much? Are you too much? That's exactly what they want you to do. And you get into that space, unsure, hesitant, emotionally chaotic place, less likely to call them out. That's what they need from you. So you're not confused because you can't see clearly. You're confused because they keep moving the lights. They keep creating this illusion. They keep telling you things where you start doubting yourself. So no, questioning them is not wrong. You are asking for accountability, and this is their way of, deflecting the accountability. Now we have 4 of inspiration. See, what they're hiding from themselves is that they also want stability. They want a happy home. They want picture perfect life here. But they can't maintain it because they need to feel in control, even if it means blowing it up. They want the wedding photo without showing up for the marriage. I'm not sure how is that possible, but that's what they are kind of doing here. Now, 10 of emotions. See, Spirit wants you to know that true joy, love, harmony are still in your future, but not with someone who thrives in chaos. This isn't your only shot at happiness, okay? Your happy ending doesn't have to have their name on it, and maybe that's a blessing, that's not a loss. You have to get out of that state of mind where you think it is a loss, because that's how you create your reality. So see, I'm not saying it's not going to be there, but it doesn't have to be there. All right, so we have Queen of Inspiration. This is your next move to empower yourself, has to be where you step back into your power, own your worth, show up as this bold, magnetic, unstoppable force that you are. Set the standard for how you'll be treated. No one else can decide how you'll be treated here. And stick to it. Like it's some sacred law. I mean, look at her. She is like unbothered. She is looking, in a particular direction. The facial expressions, it's like, I own this and this is how it's going to be. So you don't need their apology to start your comeback, okay? Let's be real. See, they have been the director, star, producer, everything in this whole victim act that they have been playing. You've been the one who's keeping the lights on in this theater for them. So the plot twist here has to be cut their role. Cancel the production and step into, the lead of your own life here. Your peace, joy, your power, it's not negotiable. And trust me, the moment you take that spotlight back, they'll realize what you brought to the table, your value, the value of this show all along. That was the reading, guys. Thank you for watching.